Hello and welcome once again to the round table this week. This week we will talk cricket, but we will also talk a bit of politics. Because with the World T20 kicking off this weekend, cricket and politics have converged like never before. Bangladesh has opted out of the World Cup after refusing to play in India. Pakistan has said it won't play against India in support of Bangladesh. India, of course, are the superpower of world cricket and unarguably the favourites to win the T20 World Cup once again and retain the crown they won 2 years ago. All of this has left a lot of questions unanswered. Today on the round table, we are very privileged first to be joined by some very special guests. Joining us now is the one and only one of the legends of Indian cricket. Sunil Gavaskar joins us. I'm also joined by Madan Lal, World Cup winner 1983. Atul Vasan joins us, former India player. And I'm also joined from Pakistan by Farishteh De Alam. She is, of course, a journalist who tracks sport in Pakistan and cricket. Appreciate, Farishteh, you joining us from there. I'm going to put some big questions to you all, and I want you all to sort of give your views on those big questions. The big questions are quite simply this. Bangladesh pull out and no India-Pakistan match. Is this an embarrassment for India as host? That's the first question. The second question that I want to pose, can we really keep politics out of sport? Is that really possible? The third question that we will raise on the round table, are India firm favourites to win the cup? And yes, once the cricket begins, will the politics be forgotten? Mr. Gavaskar, why don't you start first? Do you believe that in some way what's happened over the last couple of weeks has shadowed this World Cup? Or once the cricket starts, the politics is automatically forgotten?
Well, definitely, I think, when you have these controversies just before the first ball is bowled, they will dominate the headlines, no question about it. But again, once the first ball is bowled, then the concentration will definitely be on what is happening, because each team, its followers will be looking at what's happening, willing their teams to get on to the next game. So clearly, I think, yes, for the next maybe 24 hours or so, there will still be talk about what has happened off the field. But come Saturday, I think the focus will be on cricket.
Are you surprised, though, by all that has happened? I know you've seen over the years the ups and downs, including the India-Pakistan relationship over the years. Are you surprised, or do you believe there's an inevitability that, given the kind of political environment, sports will get tangled in it?
I'm surprised because Pakistan had made it clear that they do not want to play in India, and that is the reason why all their matches were scheduled in Sri Lanka. And therefore, for them to now say that they are not playing against India is a surprise. They haven't given a reason why they don't want to play India. We are all assuming that it's in support of Bangladesh. Bangladesh not being allowed to participate in the tournament. So we're just assuming it. That's a presumption that we shouldn't really be having. We should wait for an official statement from the Pakistan Cricket Board about whether that is really the case. But otherwise, there is no reason for Pakistan not to play India only, while they're going to play other countries in Sri Lanka, because there's no security issue over there. So clearly, I think we just need to wait for Pakistan Cricket Board to give a reason why they've been told by their government not to play.
Atul Vasan, I saw you came out very strongly saying, look, we've got to draw a line with Pakistan. You can't just before a World Cup decide you're not coming and playing against India. When a hybrid model has been organized for you to go and play in Sri Lanka, what is the reason you believe Pakistan is taking a stand? And do you believe that sanctions should be imposed against Pakistan for it?
I said before, like, hell hath no fury as a woman scorned. So they're just trying to find any given reason just to spite India. And the confusion is that if they have got a problem with ICC, then they should not be deciding to not play against India. So they feel, I think everybody knows that they feel BCCI and ICC is the same, which is the wrong narrative actually, because there is a voting system and they don't have any support. So just to get to this point and just keep everybody on tenterhooks and just to support Bangladesh and just find a reason is I think pure madness, because they know they can't afford the damages. The cricket is suffering anyway. They have not recovered since Sri Lankan players got attacked in Pakistan. The cricket has gone down. And if this goes down, I think Pakistan is helping India's cause, because whenever we play Pakistan, there is a lot of backlash in India also. and we don't want to play them in bilateral because the problem is that because we just a necessary evil. But now, if the whole world...
Would you penalize them? Would you penalize them if they don't play?
I think they are playing into the hands where we want them to be ostracized by the whole cricketing world. And I think then everybody will be happy because they, as it is, are not winning. So I don't know why they are just playing this hard.
So you're saying Pakistan should be ostracized, but I want to bring in Farishteh, who now can hear us. Lines between India and Pakistan get often disconnected in this day and age. What is the real reason, Farishteh, that Pakistan doesn't want to play against India in Colombo?
I think one short word, Rajiv. It's called bullying. The bullying that's gone on forever and ever. First at the national levels between the two countries, then via ICC. And I think it's got to a point where enough is enough. And
be specific. When you say bullying, what does it mean? That the Indian team didn't shake hands with the Pakistanis during the Asia Cup? The fact that the Pakistanis claim India has double standards, that you keep Bangladesh out of the World Cup by not allowing them to play in Sri Lanka, but India could play in Dubai during the Champions Trophy. What is this bullying? Is it the fact that ICC is dominated by India that troubles Pakistan?
All of that, Rajiv, all of that. Plus the fact that it has to be a level playing field for every team. And that is clearly not been the case for so many years. And,
but it was Pakistan that had agreed to play in Sri Lanka. Farishteh, Pakistan had agreed to play in Sri Lanka. So what suddenly changed?
Subsequently, I don't know what changed. I don't know what got into their mind. But subsequently, I think a decision was taken that we have to stop being the person who's put in the corner or the team that's put in the corner here. We have to stand up and say, we're not going to take this. We're going to, and that's what they did. It's like a team building up. They had to take the lid off, and now everybody's in it.
Let's use that word. A word has been used, bully. Are we the bullies, Sunil Gavaskar, of world cricket? Yes, we are the superpowers. The revenues come here. Maximum revenues come from India. That's how the game has changed. But have we become bullies? Have we not understood the kind of soft power we are? Are we misusing it?
No, we're not. I mean, give me examples of bullying. I mean, it's the easiest thing to say that, you know, we are bullying. But everything is out there before the first ball of the tournament is bowled. If you're talking about the Champions Trophy, where India had from the beginning said that, you know, they will not go to Pakistan. And so they had, all their matches were held in Dubai. But that was known even before, long before the tournament even started. So clearly, there is no bullying over there. India made its stand clear. And if the ICC had at that stage said nothing doing, maybe India would not have participated in the tournament. I don't know. It never came to that. It's a hypothetical situation. So I don't see where the bullying comes in. I think it's an easy word to use to look at making excuses for yourself that, you know, you're being bullied. Okay, then stand up to the bully, no? The best answer is always stand up to the bully. Show that, you know.
How do you do that? How do you see the thing is, I just read or heard Nasir Hussain, the former England captain, actually coming out in support of Bangladesh in particular, saying Bangladesh should have been given an option to perhaps play in Sri Lanka, then saying that removing Mustafizur by a private franchise like KKR under pressure was the wrong step to take, and that there are double standards. That's what Nasir Hussain is suggesting. Your view, do you believe Nasir Hussain is right to say that ICC is practicing double standards, that they should have allowed Bangladesh to play in Sri Lanka?
It was a 14-by-2 decision.
Yes.
It wasn't a decision taken by the BCCI. It was a decision to which Australia, England, South Africa, New Zealand, everybody was a party. So, you know, to say what double standards are there? What double standards are there that, you know, the whole idea is just because there is an ICC chairman who is an Indian, an ICC CEO who's an Indian, they are not taking these calls. There was a meeting, 16 people sat there. Maybe there was a virtual, some of the guys might have been on a Zoom call, and they had to put their hands up. Yes, no. 2 people put their hands up, no. That whether Bangladesh should be allowed, you know.
So it was not, India wasn't bullying those other 14 members, no chance.
No chance. It's the easiest excuse to give. You know, when things don't go your way, the easiest excuse to give is, India is bullying, India is putting pressure. But you people stand up to it, no?
Now, how do you
guys
stand
are,
up?
no,
Because
you're independent. You're independent. You are an independent, body. ECB, Cricket Australia, Cricket South Africa, you're all independent bodies. Why do you have to do what BCCI says?
Oh, so you see, but that's exactly what now, you see, Nasir Hussain seems to suggest, what if India 1 month before a major tournament said we want to play in a third country? The ICC, according to him, would have accepted India's conditions. You don't agree with that, right? Mr. Gavaskar, you don't agree that ICC would have made a special case for India. That's what Nasir Hussain claims.
Well, this hypothetical. We don't know.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah. But the reason, the reason is that Bangladesh came out and saying that there is a security concerns in India. Just because one player was taken out from a private franchise.
But wasn't that the wrong thing to do? The point is, they've stood up in their own way. Bangladesh has said, okay, we will forsake this tournament. We will stand up for our self-respect. Pakistan is a strange decision. We still don't know why they're doing it. But when you say, Mr. Gavaskar, that if these countries feel so strongly, they should stand up, what does that mean? Opt out like Bangladesh and not play the World Cup? What does that mean exactly when you say?
What it means is very simply that when that issue came up for discussion,
yes,
whether Bangladesh should be allowed to play in Sri Lanka, all of them should have stood up and said, yes, they should be allowed to play in Sri Lanka.
All the other countries?
Yes. They didn't. They said, no, we don't need to change. Because look, by changing that, you are asking for the whole draw to be changed.
Yeah.
So you were asking
nightmare.
for the whole draw to be changed, and which meant that other teams who were to play Bangladesh in India would all have to go and play in Sri Lanka.
Yes. And it would set a dangerous precedent for the future.
Correct. And that is the reason I think the other boards also said that no, Bangladesh will not be allowed. Now, Bangladesh, to their credit, have accepted it gracefully. And that is, they've accepted in sporting spirit, if one might use the word, they've accepted the ICC decision in a sporting manner. Fine, you don't agree with us, but so therefore we will not play. Let somebody else come in. So we have to, I would, say well done to Bangladesh for standing by their decision. But for another country, if that's what we are being told, another country to come in and say, because this happened, we are not going to play. That is, that is this thing. Your other teams are playing. Your under-19 teams are playing India. Under-19 teams. Your women's team is going to play the Indian women's team in an emerging country. This thing on the same day, 15th of February. So what are you talking about?